right, everybody, and welcome to Iowa Western Esports. It is Wednesday, October 11th, and we have some Overwatch 2 for you guys today. My name is Kilk, one of the esports coaches here, and I am with Alain.
Close.
I messed up on purpose to make him say it, but he didn't.
You put all in now.
I see that. You put all in on the Discord. Was that easier for you?
I mean, I'm just mostly going off the joke just for it.
Oh, that's fair.
It'd be cool to just keep my way it's spelled and then pronounce it like that or something like that. But Alain, Alan, it's
So officially, for the viewers out there, what is it?
It's Alain, but.
And do you know why it's hard for me to pronounce that? It's because my daughter's middle name is Aylin, and it is not spelled like that.
Well, I don't know. I thought the way it was spelled with ALYNE was cool, but then somebody on PlayStation already had that account, hadn't been active for like 5 years.
Guys, can we talk about the game?
That's how it usually goes, right?
No,
So. No, we gotta talk about that. We got time. All right. Well, Bill wants us to talk about the game. That way, he can start yelling in the background for his baseball team when they score. So, we're gonna be watching Overwatch White today, right? White team.
White team, yeah.
And they're going up against Carl Albert State, which is out of Oklahoma. Pato? Is that how you say it? Poteau? Do we need to get like a?
I think. No.
It's close. But anyway, we are 1-0. Let's see if our illustrious producer over there knows if this other school is also 1-0. He'll have the answer for us here shortly.
I'm just making sure the audio's working. That's what I'm figuring out.
Yeah, because last week me and Keaton did a whole intro, went into it, and then he sees the chat. There's no audio.
That's the way to do it. That's all right.
Keaton and I.
IWCC Esports on TikTok, X/Twitter, YouTube, Facebook.
Twitter.
All the good socials, or bad socials, depending on if you don't like them. Do we know anything about this team? I assume probably not. Another Midwest team.
I mean, I know.
Which is nice.
I know for a fact our starting lineup for the white team is going to have their sub in first over Ethan. So
what was the decision behind that?
He showed up.
Excellent. Okay.
Astro and Ethan are definitely tied in skill. I mean, at the end of the day, they have 6 people. They have 6 different play styles, all mixed. Andy or Insane Squid being the only real best tank that they have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I a little too loud for
I think
people?
that was just his speaker.
Could have been his phone. So, Astral's a sub, and Astral's in today, right? So
For game 1, yeah.
So, is there a difference between the champions that Astral is good at versus the champions that Ethan is good at?
You can tell he last casted League of Legends because he's calling them champions.
No, well, heroes. I apologize. You know, if I do R6, I'm gonna call them, champions as well. Or everyone wants to call it something different because they think that their game matters, but it's all characters.
Yeah, there's so many games. There is so many games nowadays where it's like it's just characters at least for Rainbow Six Siege, operators kind of make sense given the lore implications in it. League of Legends champions, this one heroes, but there's got to be a game out there, probably Dota. It just calls something and yet it's no relation.
There's just champions. Yeah, champion select, agent select for Valorant.
Oh yeah.
CS:GO doesn't really have it because they're all the same. It doesn't really matter, right? It's all just character select as far as we're concerned. But so what is the difference between these two players when it comes to are they DPS players or are they support players?
Both support
players. Okay.
Because Bones is their other support. Casey and Keller are their DPS. Keller's an insane DPS or has insane aim on Call of Duty, so he'll definitely fit there. And then of course Andy being their tank.
Yeah.
He's very aggressive, but knows when to definitely back off, especially with us playing gunfight from the past 2 semesters and some this semester. So it'll definitely be an interesting comp. especially with I don't know Astral's heroes. I know Ethan does BAP, I think.
Okay.
And Lucio, but I don't know about Astral if he plays something different or they're just they had a pretty convincing 3-0 last season or last week, so they'll definitely see. Maybe they're just messing around and just having fun with this. Maybe just having some place time, because I know the only reason why he's subbing in today is because he wasn't here last week. So.
Well, so let's talk about Andy being on tank. So I've never seen Andy play Overwatch as tank, but I do know that Andy talks a lot, as in on the Rocket League in the games, right? He's just constantly talking. Now in Rocket League, it's not as important to flood the comms as it is in Overwatch, right? Especially as the tank, like everybody needs to know what you're doing.
You are definitely the pinpoint. Like you see all, know all for the most part, because you're always front and center. You're the one that's trying to push, trying to take all that damage and not have your DPS or dying and your support not being able to support you. So it's definitely, I mean, I don't know about actual competitive game, because whenever he's doing
double voice pog. What does that mean, producer? Roadkill in chat says we have double voice. You might be coming through both.
Uh-oh.
Or me. Well,
I don't know.
I'm gonna pull this over here so you don't get it. This is mine. This is mine. And what is Andy's? I guess not Andy. The biggest question I hear is, what do our DPS play? Because
I know
there's so many in the game.
The game literally updated today or yesterday, I can't remember, and so many characters. No, today.
And my
so many characters have definitely changed. Sombra, apparently they're all thinking is meta. May got a buff where they're
Sombra's
actually
banned.
tried him out.
Sombra's not allowed to be used. Not today.
Oh yeah, that's
She's
part of the rules.
because of the rework. So.
Well, I'm just saying that's.
And Keller, I've seen use. What's it called? Bastion. I've seen a lot of Bastion from Keller.
I think he did. I think Bastion just before Tier 2 started got a tweak, so he was definitely. I mean, heck, May also got. I'm guessing May had some sort of change, or some other character had to change. To
I think
she's now potentially viable in the so-and-so meta.
I feel like May was
only on the hearing.
I feel like May was always viable with her wall unless she was banned, right? Because we saw that at Mage a lot, where they would play May and let me in. So they would play May and they would wall the tank off and then just focus the tank, right? That was the play. But from what I heard Josh say is that May no longer has deep freeze. Deep freeze has been removed from the game.
I think that's the.
And her right click, I think, deals 100 damage over X amount of time or something. I'd have to go back and look at the notes. I've been looking at League of Legends patch notes because I have to figure out if I'm getting my hair done this week.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was the thing. I think I either was just not paying attention when watching, or it was just one of those moments where I was like doing something else.
Cyberg is the only one in Josh that knew. I could have kept it all to myself. Did you? Okay.
I know everything.
I figured somebody would say something to me about it, and then like 2 days went by, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is
Canadians here. We won the championship, so this is
nice.
kind of a lower tier math, but still totally fun. Right there is where we cut it too, right? By that window.
Oh, did you do it
Yeah.
right behind us? Awesome. That was back before before you guys redid this area.
Yeah,
Because you have the green screen. Are we putting that green screen back up so that we can do some weird stuff? All right. Well, looks like the teams are getting in lobby right now. The Carl Albert did say that they were ready.
Yes.
Yep. And I'm interested to see how this rolls off. So we're on Control and Busan.
Gosh.
What are your feelings on Busan?
Just bland.
Now traveling.
Bland smack. Well,
Initiating.
It's not my favorite place
very
sometimes.
small.
That too. I'm not a. I mean, I don't know how I say that while also being Call of Duty, which is very close
Also
knit.
being a shooter, right?
I mean, yeah,
Going up.
some, but like, I don't even know why I dislike Overwatch. I don't think I just. I mean, I used to play it on controller on PlayStation. It wasn't the greatest.
I guess somebody banned Lifeweaver somehow. It looks like we tried to get into the game and something happened with the game, and we had to.
Methinks.
Our guy used the wrong code. Methinks.
That guy.
Well,
Some
from
this is what I love. Friendly banter between the.
Yeah. We're all here to have a good time, and look, all their.
During the Call of Duty tournament, we were trying to get into the game with Caster, and as we would load in the game, our frames would just dip to 1 a second. It was the most beautiful thing ever when you witnessed it the first time, but over a course of a couple games.
You get used to
But
it.
one of the banters we had was with Wichita, where we're just like, love this game, 10 out of 10, would pay $100 for it again. Guess what a lot of us are doing for the beta this weekend?
Playing Call of Duty.
Pretty much.
And that's there's been a little back and forth in the community about that on the COD side. You know, all the guys go, man, this is such a great game. It's so awesome. This is gonna save Call of Duty. We've been hearing that for title after title.
Now traveling to
And then new issues come out.
Initiate
Battle Rage is broken.
But it's in beta right now, so at least they're able to work on that.
They changed it in the beta.
Oh, good. Rip
The-
Suave Gecko. What happened to Suave Gecko?
Don't know.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. They love to. They love to speak in like shortened words for no reason.
That's fair. You know,
Andy
that's
just
esports
dropped an
talk
ooh
for you.
ooh in chat apparently.
Oh, well. All right. Well, looks like we have about 25 seconds until we see the teams meet. Normally on this map, you see the teams fight for the high ground on the side that we can't see right now. And
We got Bones on the Lifeweaver, which I kind of expected because he's the most cracked Lifeweaver like we've ever
really?
had.
Is he really good? I think Keller is on the Bastion just like I thought he would be. We're going with two very high, I guess I'll say DPS characters, right? Very just machine gun based, throwing it out. So we should see the
Call of
fights.
Duty-esque.
Yeah. So we should see the fights happening up on the top here. Keller went down. That's not good. He's going to have to pick him back up. They need Keller to get back up there to continue the fight.
Because getting this high ground, one, controls the spawn. So if you are able to get a team wipe, you're able to control the point and pretty much keep them inside their spawn. Andy pushing up here, trying to get behind, but...
Far right side. That was an interesting play just because...
Whoa! A lot of action going on. One of the tanks are down. Ours is still alive, thankfully, but they are capturing the point and getting 5 seconds off of it. Looks like they have control of a different high ground, kinda, above the point. It's
Yeah,
still
this is
working
an
in their
interesting
favor.
fight back and forth, isn't it?
No, our team has point.
We have
They're
point.
protecting point right now. They aren't able to get the,
They can't get the kill, is what it
yeah, the team fight, or the team kill. You know a lot about that from League.
That's right. So, one of the things that in Overwatch that you really like to see is and it's very big in Halo. It's very big in Call of Duty, right? Getting the shots in at the same time.
Well, even in Call of Duty, team kills and just controlling certain locations, not even just in hardpoint, but also like search and destroy, is definitely really important. So, working on that, it's getting 50%. They're pushed out of the point, and the opponents now have control.
I would like to see Orisa push somebody off the map. That's what I want to see with the
Orissa's,
her twirl, whatever
Twirl,
it is.
yeah.
When I play tank, I always play her just because it's fun.
I think that was an opponent.
Check
Oh,
out theirs. Their tree is down.
Lifeweaver all. I think, yeah.
Oh, that was huge. One shot left for May. Can we get him? Nice. Got him with the. It's not rockets, is it? When
Let's
Soldier
just go with
fires.
rockets.
when he fires the like shotgun blast or whatever it is?
No, they are rockets.
They are rockets.
Yeah.
It's a
I don't know
triple
what the actual name are, but it probably is rockets.
That's fair.
Speaking.
Oh!
Oh!
We got him. And no life Weaver Paul. Little update for you guys. We also have Madden running right now. And Tiger Hoods is up 14-7. So it looks like he did decide to restart that Madden Series 0. Oh, they did start off. Okay, that's good. So, for what you guys might not know is that Tiger Hoods also plays Madden and as well as FIFA. And he was in his match. He was up 7-0 and the other player didn't. So we agreed to restart the map, and it sounds like the other player gave him a touchdown to compensate, which is super good. We always like to see that sportsmanship.
Yeah, the sportsmanship, friendliness, like we saw the banter at the beginning of this game.
Yep.
Between these two. Ooh,
that was a great shot.
He just ran into those. And without us even noticing, they have all the 40% left that they needed to get 100.
Call of Duty is booty.
That's Keaton.
Keaton? This is one of our Call of Duty players. He must be losing a lot recently.
Probably.
Right,
he dropped him to gold by accident.
Oh no, that's definitely an accident. So Busan round 2 is always interesting to me because you're out in the city. The chat's also free. We tested that out with Tigers. She was in chat rooting for him.
If you think stuff you're gonna say is weird, just
say it
if
anyway.
we've had VODs of what Damien would say on stream, just in general.
Oh, what a kill by Keller there. He got the grenade off on thing.
That Ana was not paying attention, and that Bastion is literally dead.
Keller doesn't really have any heals on him. He's just standing there shooting people and they're ignoring him. That was a great railgun shot by Bale. That's true. I was just more important surprised.
He was the one that was flanking. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta have one person come from a different angle, as like always. But I mean, personally, it was weird that he expected that. I think they're just getting Keller with his turret on high ground.
It did look like the Life Weaver tried to take the flowers away, only to deny.
Probably pretty tactical knowing Bones. And he's literally in their face. That diva, that diva was not in the right location. Her mech is down. No, not really, but also prevents her coming back from. It takes her a longer amount of time to come back with her mech if you keep her alive. Obviously, there is chances that she'll kill you or pick you off. You don't really want that.
Well, so I asked that question because I was watching the Overwatch video review. They would leave the support button. They're waiting so that they can
I don't. That's probably such a.
Took the mech out. Yeah, this should be quick 20 seconds for us here.
I think that play with what you're talking about with the support is probably because, I mean, depending on the support, they're fairly slow. I mean, Ana is the slowest support. Bap, I mean.
But then they would kill him as soon as the other guys spawned. 5 seconds later.
Yeah, there's no support there. You'd have to literally just back off, which prevents time from contesting the point potentially or anything like that.
So it looks like we did lose 2 for 1 there. DPS's support go down for just a support, so that should be.
It was a Zenyatta ult, so it was definitely one of those moments.
3 ults. we used 3 alts and they used, looks like 2, I would say. And they still have a Bastion ult, so that's kind of scary. And it looks like our Overwatch.
Keller is so aggressive right here with this Reaper. Just come up behind the back over time. Western now that they control the point. Get Zenyatta out of here. Look who's gone. That's just the tank of Diva. No health. Ana's there. They're both so low. Keller's on fire right now. Just one more hit. Oh, she got on. She's... No. Such timing. Last second there. Would have been insane if he was able to get that off. But they do get the point.
We got the 1%. There we go. That's 1-0 us. Because we're amazing.
Teams.
1-0. Because we're amazing and we're better than everybody.
Well, of course he gets the play of the game.
Yeah, well, this is what we want to
Which
win.
one was it? First game. Maybe.
Does he push him off the level?
Oh, 3 assists.
Oh my.
Is it
This
team
was
kill?
great, though.
Or was it?
Our
No.
soldier got a kill. But going back to us. All right. So
I thought he would have gotten that last one there. It would pretty much been a almost team kill, solo team kill.
Yeah.
Would gotten the 4 plus the assist. Would have been a team wipe pretty much, but that was nice.
Helix rockets. All right. Roadkill gave us. They're called Helix rockets.
Still rockets.
There we go. So close enough, right? Yeah. It's basically just a slower version of the railgun from Sojourn. Right? You're just, Sojourn charges up, then right clicks as it charges up. He just right clicks to fire the Helix rockets on cooldown. It looks pretty convincing, to be honest.
I think there were definitely some, say, lower moments, like slow moments, because they did have the other team get some points on the, or percent on the point.
Yeah. And
Of course, that last one just being so unfortunate. Keller could not kill her. He's reloading like 5 times. It would not die.
Yeah, she was one shot. All he had to do was hit it. But
He probably thought there was somebody else on point besides her.
she was
And it was just like,
healing
yeah,
after he had to reload, which he missed his opportunity, I guess. But pretty convincing. Map 1, well, it was somewhere in the low 30s for the other team, I think. And then in map 2, I think they were at 22%. So, or round 2, they were at 22%. So obviously they're the ones that have to make the adjustments. Do we know where we're going yet? Have they?
They banned Hollywood.
We banned Hollywood. Okay.
I don't know. I don't think it's fun yet.
but for game 2, we do have Ethan subbing out Astral. So this is the original comp lineup that was played last week
Okay. Cool.
for their all 3 games.
So we have Raisin is in, but his name is Moon Rider.
For Overwatch, yeah.
It's from One Punch Man.
Bill is not the nerd in
He's
that
an
type of
anime hater.
nerdism.
It's all right.
It's one thing I'm not a nerd of.
One Punch Man.
I'll talk to you about Magic the Gathering, DC Marvel,
That's all right.
any
That's all
video game,
right.
not anime.
So how do you deal with games that are based on animes?
He doesn't play them.
That's fair.
Then what games are there? DBZ?
DBZ Fighters is one.
I play Pokemon, that's the one anime I
Po-
don't mind.
Pokemon's fair. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. I play DBZ, I play Kakarot, that was pretty fun.
There's the new My Hero game. Want to talk about that?
Oh, what was that one game? That fighting game that came out for all of the. It had like a Luffy and.
It's One Piece.
MK1 though.
That's One Piece.
I hope they, I probably gets MK1s. I would do that tier 3.
Oh, MK1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll be interested to see how MK1 turns out. You have to like a weird, wonky flow of games, right? Like that's the thing with Mortal Kombat, and they've always stuck to that. Is it feels awkward.
it does.
MK1's pretty good though.
Yeah,
It's super fun.
It looks really
There's some problems with it, like no matter what.
King's
like,
Row. We got King's
Ooh.
Row. King's
Hybrid.
Row on hybrid. Interesting. what are your thoughts on King's Row?
I think it's a fun map. I mean, one of the like character trailers in a sense for Tracer and Widow has that as like the basic for the map. So it's one of the original game maps, and it's definitely more. It's definitely fun to play, because this is where you have to. It's
You have to
hybrid.
pass the bus right off the rip.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty. I think this is where you captured the point, or do you just push it? I can't remember.
This is where you push if you go forward to the left a little more. I believe the point is that way.
Looks. Yeah, it is, because we have the percentage next to ours.
Yep.
Nope. We are defending first.
Oh well. Well,
Systems online.
King's Row is an interesting map. Obviously, you have to get around this corner to get to the capture point. It usually only takes one team.
Brings back memories.
This guy's a high game. Kind of bottleneck. You get one win and then you push forward in the rest of the match. But that one win is difficult. Oh, did Nick's drop?
No, he's just picking his hero.
Oh, he switched over to Bridge. Oh, no. Switched back to the Mercy. Okay.
Defend objective A.
Wasn't feeling the Bridge. I didn't hear Josh mention that Bridge might have a weird issue with the Bridge.
That reminds me of all the new hitboxes in Counter-Strike 2 right now.
Are they weird? I haven't played Counter-Strike.
They're
We're always on top. Our topic is winning. And right now,
Top is
we are
a
up
video
4-5
game.
in this first team fight.
I think because of how our team plays, especially with the Life Weaver being pretty much Bones' just main. I've never seen him on any other support character. But I think because yeah, that was just unfortunate. But like I said, they play further back than where our other team would usually play, resulting in them always staying behind that corner. So the other team is definitely pushed up, but it's just they're stuck in this one corner, this one room. Goes back on his way. Turret's getting down. Lifeweaver above, as always. Got an ult. He's gonna using it. Gets the kill off of it.
2 kills. There we go. Now we gotta push it out here. He's got it.
Mercy's dead. Oh, and the tank.
And the Torbjorn comes in. Is there really any better character than Torbjorn? No. No! Torbjorn is the best. I guess if you don't...
I mean, there's like...
Oh, he got the spear from long range!
It's gonna be an interesting ult right there. It looks like... I don't know if you can actually go up to where Andy was pinging. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. I know there were a couple maps that got like complete changes to it. Lifeweaver life-weaved up.
Yeah, but the Ramana, so they swapped the lane.
Dang! Dang! That.
He's got his ultimate up.
Yeah.
Tons of damage.
That was such a good use of it.
Maybe we need to get Ethan on the Halo team since he's used to using that VR.
I don't think Ethan's a Halo guy.
Well, he's using the VR on Bat mighty fine. Yeah, but they're gonna go play a subpar game. That is fair. I will say the movement Call of Duty.
Which is hilarious, considering Modern Warfare 2 is more akin to the current Halo movement than it's ever been.
Right. And it looks like,
Even an older...
Heat played here with the last 38 seconds left, so I'm going to assume that we're probably...
Not really capturing the thing though. He's only got one now.
Torbjorn. Get him, Torb! Torbjorn holding the point.
Oh, Lifeweaver came in time. He's got his ult on 3. Lifeweaver was able to put it down though. His flower up. They only have 5 seconds, and they only have 1 point captured on it.
Back up. So that is a round 1 here on King's Row.
It's so weird how in Call of Duty, at the end of it, if you're shooting each other still, it's like considered toxic or frowned upon. But in this game, it's just like, yeah, let's just continue killing each other, like even though the round's already over.
Yeah, you know, every game's a little weird, right? But if there's if the game ends and it gives you like 5 seconds to just mess around, you might as well mess around. I do it in Halo all the time. I chase my own teammates around, trying to shoot them after the game ends, and there's like that 5 seconds of it just showing the.
I'm the person at the end game.
I'm also the guy.
Well, stop shaking it.
Roadkill is saying that King's Row is easily one of the best maps. That's true.
It's probably because
it's
he
a reason
played it
it's
really
been
well.
here for so long. It's a reason it's been around for so long. But usually, if maps aren't good, then you get rotated.
I don't know what you're talking about. 104.2 maps are pretty good, yet they disappeared after the next game.
That's a game. That's a whole other game that we're talking about, though.
You count on me?
All right, so we are on
count on
attack
you.
this time. All we got to do is touch the point.
Gotta
And
capture-
we take the Reinhardt, which was the choice that I had assumed.
I think we actually have to capture 2 points.
No, they
Because-
didn't capture it all.
No, they captured 1 segment of it. Our team has to capture 2 to technically be
that's
further
fair.
than them.
They got
Because that,
37% on it.
yeah.
But, you know, Reinhardt from the top rope, he loved it. He just wanted to get to the top rope. I mean, it's Andy. He did. It's because at Mage we were talking about it on the stream.
The shield's about to break. Oh, that... I can't remember her name is down. Their tank pretty much. Ana's the last one. That's 1 point. And, oh, they just get more percent. Okay.
That's it, yeah. We just
That's
have to
the
get that
game.
100%. So it was just the force him off the Reinhardt from the top rope. Their team was sitting on the back end of the point, which was strange.
Same.
Normally you want to try to contest right at the entrance.
Andy with another... It isn't already big anyway.
Exactly.
It gets all 5 pretty much.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it
really
was.
Good. It was really good. So that's a quick 2-0 for White. Is this a best of 5 or best of 3?
Best of 5.
Best of 5. Okay, so quick 2-0 for White. We don't condone reverse sweeps here at Iowa Western. No reverse sweeps happening.
We'll not talk about that.
Against us. No reverse sweeps against us. Not allowed.
Well, that happened to us
Yeah.
weeks ago. We got to it.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about
No proof. We don't have an update on the blue team yet. We probably finished our second map way before they did. That was a quick map.
I mean, they didn't... I'm pretty sure we got notification about what their score was
It was 1-0 before.
before this one ended, though. So they're probably on their 3rd already.
Yeah, we finished this map real quick, so.
That's interesting. Bones is being subbed out for Astral.
Really?
Well, there's 3 supports.
3 supports, so I guess you can rotate them around. And if it is a best of 5, we have a lot of games. They're telling them to pick an escort map. Is that part of the rules? Like, is map 3 have to be escort?
Yeah.
Okay.
What that means, we might not have a Lifeweaver.
Is Lifeweaver not good on escorts?
I don't know. I just know for a fact Bones plays nothing but Lifeweaver on support.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I never
That's
see
fair.
him play anything else.
Imagine if Overwatch came out with pick bans.
They need to.
Imagine
We've
if-
actually a lot of like Ryan Storm brought it up about that idea, and like it would actually be pretty interesting. Not only because some of the counters.
Chat's just
we
catching
know
up to how incredible we are. That's all right.
Reinhardt from the top ropes. We know how far behind they are right now.
Right. It's 3 minutes. We tested it out. But imagine if they could do something like that, right? Let's say the 2 teams are going against each other, and each team got to ban 1 support, 1 DPS, and 1 tank.
I wonder if being able to just choose 3, but not, but only 2 or less in one role. So if they wanted to ban 2 attackers, I think support maybe might be the only one where you can't ban 2 or more, because it being, well, pretty sure there's less supports than tanks in the game right now.
Yeah,
I
there's
think.
an overabundance of DPS.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, it's always going on about the meta and all that, and the reason why some would, like Andy talked about, why some would disagree with it is just at one point you'll ban what's meta, and then a new meta will come out, and there's no point of having it because it'll just be that same meta. And I'm just like, yeah, but that also then requires the teams to choose whether they want to play against this meta or that meta.
Correct.
Which then provides variety, but also just whoever comes out on top in that specific meta matchup is like the more skilled or better skilled opponent or a player.
Dorado. I enjoy Dorado.
I'm trying to remember this one.
Dorado is a long map. Sounds like the Phillies are doing good. I see. Oh, okay.
Is it bottom
So for
like?
those of you
Is
who
it
don't
like
know,
the 5th
Bill is our
or something at this point?
Bill, our esports director, head coach, is a big Phillies fan, so he's sitting behind the other. So he's sitting behind the production computer, freaking out every time the Phillies score.
Cole is playing Madden. Josh is support in the other team for
Josh
Overwatch right now.
Big player. Hey, blue team is up 2-0. We just got told. Let's go. High five.
By none other than Bones.
Bones himself came and reported it. How is Bones doing in Smash this year?
He's Mario Kart, yeah.
Following you. Why?
Okay.
I think only one of those losses was just an unfortunate one, but some of those, I remember one of them we casted. He had to bring his opponent had to reverse sweep him and actually play better to beat him. So I think he's definitely pretty good at with Mario Kart. I know.
Man. Well, it doesn't happen. That's okay.
I will say this week for Mario Kart it's Keller versus Bones, or
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Been so different.
Yeah. Really? During practices. One thing that's for sure, I think they've both agreed upon that if it does go to Game 7, the skate park is one of it.
Okay. I like it.
It's the most. I think there's only one player that picks Baby Park on purpose because he's god at it and it's real good. Like I remember during playoffs last semester, it's like.
Winston went down, so they have no tank now, and we have no team left.
Pretty much.
So they go with the Winston, the Soldier, the Echo, the Life Weaver. You're completely healed. So Winston on this map, what are your thoughts? Versus say,
for being such a long map, it's so close quartered, and so many places where Winston just kind of gets demolished because he decided to push them. But I think that situation wasn't the best, but there's so many points to where you get hit, you get flung back, you get damage from being flung back and his hit because of how close quartered it is. And so I think it's definitely a useful pick on this one. You don't see it often, just in general on this map or in competitive Overwatch, but it's definitely... Yeah, that Winston is doing a lot. It's.
Andy is just standing there. But as Winston, you have to cause that.
I mean, yeah, it's a very aggressive tank. I mean, literally. But also, I think what Josh is referring to with the shield is as it breaks, it becomes harder to see through. Unlike other shields, it only has a tiny bit of visual, or the shield's very small. This one's that reaches like a good foot or two above him.
But I don't think the Ramada is working out.
Unfortunately.
I think he's gonna have to swap out of that. I think on this last third. He
Goes
to the
back.
Orisa.
Yep.
Okay. This makes more sense. You know, he's been playing so well on Orisa. We've seen him get tons and tons of games.
Though against the monkey, that's an interesting lineup because he's always constantly moving. Orisa's always slow.
Kinda, but you know, there's an opportunity where he's jumping.
He's always constantly being healed. He has no healers now, but he's just dead.
And there it was. Looks like we're gonna push that team back. They're gonna wait for Winston to come back up. We're gonna try to push the truck down. Good control on Carl Albert's side for losing their tank and immediately leaving. Right? If you continue that fight, you might lose another 20 seconds in your tower, rather than just backing up.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Tank. There's the monkey again. My favorite part about Winston is when you're in the GC and you know there's a monkey on the enemy team because they're just yelling, "Monkey on me! Monkey on me!"
And we got the kill again. He wasn't able to get that that shield down in time, and he got the echo. So that's huge. That pushes him back again. It really does seem like the adjustment to the reset was. It didn't seem like it.
One thing here is definitely going to be the fact that they have to do this probably 3 more times with 3 minutes and about, yeah. And he could not find that monkey.
He wanted it too.
Still pushing it because no one's contesting, but it's how many people are very beefy in our team right now.
Oh, that's a low echo. Oh, that's a
Oh,
huge
what a
stab.
save!
Huge involvement. And he
He isn't able to get it down.
by himself after unfortunately, that would probably cost the push where.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely be able to get this. Because unless they contest right now, oh, so close! I don't think this is gonna move until someone dies.
Oh, he steered the Mercy. And Mercy got caught by the life weaver lift. That was crazy. What an
Ooh.
interaction.
Weaver's dead. So contested. This is going for a good 30 seconds right now. But it's just the Tracer moving around. And then I can't remember her name.
Running through our swamps, right?
Kiriko. It's still contested for some reason, but it's
Ah, there's the
They
last
couldn't
few
get
feet we
that
saw
time.
moving forward.
it was contested for a good minute there. It never moved.
The hard part about those contests, though, is you're constantly losing one during the whole thing, right? So they're really just rinsing you on a repeat cycle, unless you can kill one person. But even if you could kill one person, they had Mercy on their side, which is going to bring it back, right? So that's unfortunate. That's a 3-0, but that probably means, given with how well we've been performing offensively, I'll say, that this should go 3-3.
It's pretty much. It's gonna go to the next round.
Yeah, it's
They're
going
either-
to an overtime round, I feel like.
They're either gonna tie. Pretty much, they have to get all the way to the end now, or it's.
Ready for battle.
And Andy goes with the old man.
My old command team.
So
Let's do better
What
this
is it that
time.
they always scream?
Make your preparations. Careful research is effective research.
basically Lex Luthor.
Pretty much.
I've heard stories about you, Captain Amari, but none of them mentioned.
There's just a voice line. I remember him saying that they always would just would always yell at the GC whenever the character would say it in game. Oh no.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Andy's the one that always does it. Like the most annoyingly.
Sigma. Old man is Sigma.
They're still going with the monkey build, but he's just. No, it's just.
No, Overwatch.
It's him going. It's Sigma going crazy. It's like they sing to me or something. I can't remember. They're gonna give crap to me so much on this.
I'm surprised only Winston choice. Winston moves a lot of
On attack, yeah. What's happening?
Soldier with the slide. You were trying to hit that fast, she got it. Nice brother shot there by Keller.
Not helping. He's low down. That's an interesting play by. That's an interesting play by Mercy to revive the Winston all the way behind them. Surprised she even got back there.
You can go pretty far.
I want that payload
with your
moving. Stat.
left shift as Mercy on the people. It's very surprising.
It's also without our team noticing. She might have just gone up
True.
like to the buildings or something, because that seemed like a very unfortunate timing.
Well, the timer will go back up.
Yeah, if they get to the next point, it would go back up.
It gives them more time.
Because it's still round based, and they have to perform. I think they have their turn to see how far that they get, and then the other team has to get further than that again in order to find game.
Overtime, they will have a minute 33 on their clock. We will have 30 seconds. I think he had 60 seconds to round one, which in reality means they only would have, let's say we did it.
I think that is how they
ultimate was laid down, and that's a lot of damage coming out when you get to shoot through that.
He's got his ult, but they also have Sigma as well.
We'll just rotate back. We wait. We got our ult.
Oh, they don't have a Sigma. They have, yeah, Echo, who, yeah, just pretty much stole Andy's ability.
So what we want to see here is they have two flying characters, and Soldier is not. So champions or anything like that, you see
Because they don't have Sigma.
well, there's no bullet travel. So maybe guys like Cassie.
Ooh, this is a, oh, and the soldier gets, or Ethan. They did get it to the first checkpoint now.
We did. Got that up to 250 on the clock, escorting the payload through. It's a good push. And it looks like we have Soldier and Ultimate on our side versus Light Booster Ultimate. And
Don't
this
know
is
what. Don't know which one's going to be more beneficial. Probably the soldier in this upcoming team fight and such. There's no more monkey in play.
Yep, they swapped off to a great wall up there. Protect it. Blocking
think they were all focused on him, that they just snuck underneath. So I was just like, all of a sudden they're all just in that one section, and now they're back here. I think he was trying to turn around to run, but then had to throw it.
Oh, that was, he caught him with the grenades there. Keller is learning the problem.
Barrier is nearly spent.
So much to learn and keep track with this game. It's insane how they play it. You know how this happened last time. He backs away.
Yep, Ashton goes down, Keller goes down. Looks like they have a
Queen's last.
We took the Echo down. Andy goes down as well. Unfortunate. We'll probably have one more push on this, I would imagine. Astral.
I stand with you.
Dodge this.
And I did like their defense on this second point. Taking the really just need
He switched when he was almost so close to his ult.
well,
Yeah, they would have had. Yeah, but they also would have had 3 ults to use compared to the current 2. Echo's about to get hers, so it was just one of those things. But this does seem to be the last push.
So it looks like Carl Albert took it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for us, but we're still up 2-1. We only got to get one more win. We got 2 more tries to go.
Just hope you didn't cast for Jinx.
Play of the
Hey, nobody gets reverse swept on my watch.
Maybe you should come in more often. Maybe you should come in more often, because
Cast more.
when you're not here, it happens. This is insane.
Yeah,
This.
if you notice, there's nobody shooting him through that whole time. Right?
Yeah, no.
Their soldier was just standing there doing whatever he wanted. We got to get a little more DPS onto their DPS. We're focusing a lot on their tank. I would say I like the way that Andy plays, but I feel like sometimes he gets a little preoccupied when we're on his screen with fighting the other tank.
That's interesting. They subbed in Bones for Ethan, or Raisin.
Yeah, I mean, that was the only combo that wasn't working, getting Bones out. So we were like, we were coming back in. The problem was they weren't able to heal their guys. So
Yeah.
hopefully
Yeah.
they do that pretty well.
Also being able to have that high ground to be able to get to the higher places, or
Looks like
that
we're going push.
path up.
I believe push is game 4,
The robot one?
Yes.
where he pushes the wall.
Wow.
He does the
Every-
football training.
Every Overwatch player hates it.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't
I like it.
understand the idea of hating that game mode. It's very unique.
It's
I mean, it's
they're
different.
gonna yell at me about this, but I think it's way more competitive than the other game modes. Because there's,
fair.
I mean, with the first one, there's no spawn trapping. Just gotta be better. Don't die. And then
So what's? I guess the question becomes, what is the difference between escort and push? None really. It's about you're just escorting the robot and letting him push.
I mean, push
And there's
is it's
offensive
going
defense.
push is going back and forth, but their spawn is all the way pretty much. Probably, I think, probably. But with push, it's like you have to take the bot from the middle and push it to the other team's spawn. But both their spawn is on that separate end. Unlike escort, where one team is able to push up to their spawn, and that's where their point needs to be like captured.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're being told we're going to be taking a quick, short break here. So
We're actually
I believe,
commentating about the game, and he doesn't want us to.
Yeah, no, I believe blue team won 3-0, and we saw in chat that Keller said coach's orders, they're going to take a short break on this one, which means that was probably Josh's request.
Most likely.
He probably saw the ending of that map and wants to come in and talk to the team about it. So are we taking a break on stream as well?
We'll be right back.
Awesome. So we will be right back, guys. Iowa Western Esports on all the socials. IWCC Esports. My name is Kilk. I am here with Aylin, and we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, everyone, and we are back with Iowa Western Community College's Esports Overwatch 2. This is week 2, I believe. My name is Kilk, and I am here
Week 2
with
tier 2.
Aylin. We are going into map 4 for Overwatch 2. We just lost pretty handedly map 3, to be fair. It seems like they really put it to us on that map. And now we are going into Push Coliseum. So,
Like I said,
when you think Push, this is the map you think of, right?
pretty much it's
Like,
the
this
it's
is-
the first one that came out
Yeah.
with the release of Overwatch 2.
Mhm.
So it's the most like common map.
Yep, and you brought me a gift. You brought me a gift.
No, it's mine.
Oh, it's yours.
I mean,
All right, show
one,
these.
the one for the school's right over there.
That's fair. So, maybe some of you do or do not know this, but Iowa Western recently went down to
Highland.
Highland. Yes, Highland Community College. They threw on a Call of Duty event and show off that fine medal that you guys went down there and took. Look at that, 4th place. Fantastic placement by those guys. How was that event?
I'd say it was pretty fun.
Did you guys? It was a good time.
Our first game that we had in the tournament, I got to cast. I was
Really?
definitely the best part was trying to teach everybody casting how Codcaster worked.
Yeah,
had
if
a
you don't have
very-
any experience with Codcaster, you're going to be a little on the fritz there.
They also had a very unique casting setup, and it was definitely a different experience to help with that.
But these medals are really cool. I like them.
6 and up got medals and
Really, what
rewards
was
for it.
place like? I understand bronze, like silver, gold.
It was just pretty much bronze for 3rd and below.
Did they give them one? Cool. Well, it looks like we're getting into Coliseum. We are taking blue side, while they're taking red side, and I mean, symmetry on this map is perfect.
It's
literally perfect.
for a first map for this game mode and a game mode in general. I know Call of Duty likes to put out new maps for their game mode, and the maps are just garbage for it.
Whoa.
But
Yeah. You just made a lot of mauled-in Call of Duty fans really mad. That's alright. Because Overwatch
All of
is
them
the
would agree,
superior
though.
game on screen right now.
all of them would agree though.
It's true.
But for this one, it's definitely very interesting. Like personally playing, but also just like obviously, like I said, this game mode is more balanced than the Overwatch players tend to think, because they're always so used to being like, yeah, let's just sweep them, let's just not have any competition. It's either no competition or no like even matchup, or it's just down to the wire. And I'm just like, yeah, but this allows it to be both. If the other team is better, then obviously they're better. So it's one of those things where it's like this game mode in particular allows that to be a thing.
Now, I see Life Weaver a lot in literally every game. So,
I don't know why they're meta.
or is it just they just learn characters so like
Pretty much. I think, yeah, that because even League had that. I mean, Smite had it to where when I was playing back in school competitively, one of the new characters had an extremely like broken hitbox for one of their attacks, where the range was super far compared to any other character in the game. So it made it so that the game was kind of unbalanced with that character in the game at the time. This is coming down to the wire gear for this first controlled push. There's not a single meter to either team. They're very evenly matched right now.
Got really low there.
Oh, already, that's insane. The first death in the whole game is on our side, but it still seems to be fairly even right now.
Real quick, once that ultimate came out, that Life Weaver ultimate allowed them to push, and it looks like we didn't respect it. And
We are falling apart.
Yeah, there was a couple times where they were just zero, like pretty much zero health for a second there.
yeah, there was a point there where I saw Sojourn got one.
Also, that tells you how long that first initial fight was, where an ult came out and pretty much changed the course of that opening fight. They were very even right then and there. With just one ult, and it pretty much sent the push towards our side. That was just how evenly matched.
Powered and ready to fire.
Kaden. No, Kaden? Sojourn.
Robot is on the move.
I was like, what do you mean Sojourn's banned? We need to get off these characters right now.
That's a team wipe right there. All that's left is Junkrat.
Yep.
They're back to the midpoint, being able to get their own.
He's got the angles down. The guy knows his geometry, that's for sure.
I keep saying Junkrat's an easy character to play, but I'm like, yes, because if you shoot it this one direction, it's not going to go the direction you want when it bounces off. Sometimes it comes flying back towards you. I do that in Call of Duty. I'll throw like a grenade and trying to get it bounced off. I do. Mainly because I don't have anybody else in watch. I don't play this game.
On an Overwatch?
What's dumb? When Overwatch 2 released, if you never had an account prior with the game, you had to unlock them through challenges and or just playing the game in general. Like, for example, May, you win 30 games, you unlock it.
Yeah, you do have to do it.
I had an account. Blizzard hates me. And my linking didn't work. I lost. It was originally a PlayStation console account, so there's that. But at the same time, like, I opened up the game on Battle.net and connected it. Nothing. I go back to my PlayStation. It's all gone. I'm like, what? So since I don't really play with them, I only play when it's like, hey, we got a couple games before our next class. So I don't have that much time put in.
Keller goes down again on the Bastion. I feel like I don't want to see Keller playing on the Bastion.
I mean, when I'm on tank, you see only Devo out of me, and because I actually play her good. I mean, he does transform into on wheels.
That's fair.
For his turret.
Like, legitimately, like,
He's a mobile turret. He literally transforms into a turret on wheels.
nice. We got the kill on the Junkrat and the Life Weaver. Just going back. Oh, we're getting sorry, Kat, we're getting a quick update on some matches. Looks like we're Tiger Hoods is on pace to win his series 2-0. And Cyber 1-0.
Also, since we're talking about scoreline, our other team, won pretty 3-0.
Nice. Excellent. So far,
Ooh.
The enemy stole the robot.
I would like to see
That is kill.
And that'll be a push that should be as long as
That Life Weaver is being pushed. Oh, he misses it. He's almost, he is dead. And now it's just the soldier to worry about to try and get this robot pushing the point further than what they,
And now we push it.
other team has it.
You gotta get it a little bit closer. Do you have to kill that doesn't just run out?
I don't know.
Is Andy just trying to farm damage?
Probably.
That's
I mean, they probably, it looked like they were all doing it because at the end of the day, whatever you hit, you get damage towards your ult, which is more useful than not. Currently, after 2.5, almost, or no, just, I'll say 2 minutes past, we finally get it pushed further than our opponents. And are continuing to do so. Oh! He almost fell off himself.
He did. That would have been really sad if he went and pushed him off himself.
No, that would have been hilarious. I would pumped you so much for that.
Unfortunately, we lose the team fight after taking the lead on push. And trying to run back. Just allow himself to die there.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Nah, you gotta let yourself die there so you respawn.
Yeah, respawns faster. Don't have him push it up so much.
Alright, so Carl Albert has
More importantly, we had 2 minutes to defend it. And it's pretty much at the midpoint, at the starting midpoint.
match point. There's 10 feet. So that was bad ultimate. Looks like he got popped out of it.
You have an,
Lost one, but we
that hit.
have
If that would, if I think he tried to focus more on all one section on that Mercy instead of trying to follow where she potentially was going.
And it looks like they're gonna start the push to try to get that checkpoint. We're gonna try to stop them. There we go. Oh, they went back to the Winston. Like Weaver alternate has been. As well as
That's the worst memory when it comes to new heroes. Original heroes, I don't know exactly. He's.
he gets the Junkrat.
I think Junkrat, no. Junkrat is so floaty for some reason. You'll knock him off, he'll just freaking like mine him back on. So dumb. Soldier ult. Don't know how useful that's gonna be against a Winston that's knocking you in a corner.
But that one's for Winston.
Did he?
And we are still holding.
Guess what? Winston got knocked off the map.
Winston's off the map.
He got knocked off the map. I don't know how he got knocked off the map. It's overtime unless they contest. But that's gonna be the
And there we go.
game.
Iowa Western today takes it Overwatch 2. 5
Winston
games?
fell off the map.
Yeah, Winston
That's the moment.
unfortunately went off the map.
That is the moment.
Now the question is, did he get
Oh.
taken off the map?
Losing team gets game
It's gonna
play
be
of the
Junkrat
game.
ultimate, right? Like it's gotta be.
It's yeah.
Alright.
Poor Kaden. Got hit in the face with the wheel.
Every time I see Junkrat play the game, I'm always just like, okay, it's just him revving the wheel up and off it goes. Like it never really.
I remember one time I did actually get a play of the game without the wheel.
Well,
I got it after I failed to use it.
those are the ones that's fun to watch, right? But it's the ones where he just like revs it up and kills like 4 people, and you're like, all right, can we?
There was one time we were playing and I used the wheel at like the inconvenient timing, but I single-handedly killed their tank, and we were able to win the game or the round currently off because of that one play. They were all like disappointed, but I killed the tank at the final possible second, and then their entire mood was just like, we could win.
So it looks like Bill ran off to get somebody for an interview.
I think so.
So I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Oh no.
Do you want to do the interview,
Who knows?
or do you want me to do the interview?
Got any questions?
I mean, I don't know Overwatch enough to have enough good questions, but like if Josh came in and I was like, Josh, did
Sounds
they
like
play
Astral.
well? We won. All right, guys. So both of our Overwatch 2 teams played today. Both of our Madden guys played today. Combined total win-loss today out of those games so far, because I believe Overwatch is still playing.
6-1 for
is
Overwatch.
6-1 for Overwatch, and right now it's 2-1 for no 3-1.
3-1 or 3-0, because
We got all the boys in here, huh?
Just two.
just the two.
Are you doing? Which one of you is gonna hang out with us and do an interview?
They both are.
They're both gonna come hang out. Do we got seats, or are you guys gonna be sitting? That's the
They
big
can
question.
stand.
I'll go to the seat and the other one will stand.
You want me to do the interview? All right. Looks like you're getting the kick. All right. Well, unfortunately, chat, we had to say goodbye for the time being to Aylin. I'm getting joined here by Raisin and Astral. Congratulations, gentlemen. You guys were rotating a little bit.
Yes.
In and out. And how did that work for you? We'll start here because you're sitting.
It felt a little awkward because I wasn't going into a game freshly warmed up.
Mhm.
I was a little late to getting in sync with everybody.
Okay.
I felt like, though
And
after
you
a
both
little
play
bit,
support, right?
yes.
Okay.
After a little bit, I started getting the hang of it. Got back in a groove.
Now, as a support players, what is the difference in your play styles? Like you play Lifeweaver and you play whatever you play. Is that a different dynamic?
That's actually Bones.
Right,
is
Bones
Lifeweaver.
plays the Lifeweaver.
Yep.
But for you guys, is there a different dynamic when that happens? Like Bones isn't there, so we don't have a Lifeweaver, or will one of you guys just pick that up yourselves?
Well, we usually don't have a life weaver because we play different characters, but
Mhm.
if we really need one, then I know how to play life
Right.
weaver as well.
What is your favorite support?
Yolari.
Alari, that's who it was. That's what we couldn't figure out her name at the end. Because at the end, the Winston fell off. Like, that's
Oh, yeah.
that's how you guys won.
Yeah.
The Winston fell off the back.
Well, I was about to push them.
Yeah, we
too.
did.
Were
It was
you?
a call out.
I saw Andy many times were trying to push guys off the map. He almost got the Junker Queen off the map one time, and Lifeweaver pulled her back on. And then he almost got Junkrat off, and then Junkrat, just blew himself back onto the map.
Yeah.
So,
He almost fell off himself.
yeah. It was funny. We were talking how it would have been entertaining if he was pushing the Junker Queen off.
And
And
would have
then
fell off himself.
He pushed her off and went down, and they just Lifeweavered back on, so he just ruined it. Anyway, first two games, I want to talk about the first two games real quick, because you guys dominated the first two games.
Yes.
I think in the first map, they got, 30% on Busan in round one.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in round two, I think they only had 22%. So what changed between those first two maps that you guys basically looked like you were going to roll away to a 3-0 into the third map? It seemed like there was a lot of struggle. The struggle bus was real.
I
in the
think
third one.
in the third one, it was me and him have been switching off first, so
Mhm.
we didn't have Bones in there, who was our constant player from
Okay.
there. So it took a little bit longer for our team dynamic to go in with it, and so the Echo just kept pushing through
Yeah.
in the back lines, and we couldn't really do much about it.
And Adam made a comment on that when we saw that happen. They were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Bones is subbing out. We probably won't have a Lifeweaver." And it seemed like it made a decent difference. You guys seemed to come back a little bit once Andy switched off of. Who was he
Sigma?
running first? Sigma?
Or
Ramatra, yeah.
okay, that's what we were defending with.
And third map.
Okay.
And it looks like Monkey was just running rampant.
Yes.
Like, he was
That's
just all over
whenever-
you guys.
That's whenever I switched to Ana, was because I kept wanting to sleep the monkey every time he jumped back
Right.
there.
And you guys started getting some good picks on him.
Yep.
You slowed it down towards the end of that escort.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
planned on switching off of Ana after they had gotten off of Winston, but I
Mhm.
didn't make that switch. I just kind of lost that in my head.
Okay. And so I guess the next question that I have for you guys is at the end of map 3. You guys just took the loss. You took the 5-minute break. Was that a Josh decision?
Yeah, he kind of wanted us to get up and stretch, so
Okay.
that we weren't just sitting around the entire time.
Nice. But it looked like you guys played very well. Most of the time we were on Andy's POV.
Right.
He seemed to be playing very well in those first 2 games. And I'm pretty sure chat wants to know whose decision was Reinhardt from the top rope.
Oh, I mean, that's just the thing that we always do on Kings
Okay.
Row. We love to do it. It catches people by surprise.
Not only did it catch them by surprise, but normally when people play defense in that area, they play defense towards the first wall.
Yeah.
Right? They hold you at that first wall.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't even playing there. They were playing like all the way back.
Yeah,
Like,
made
it
really
was-
easy for us to push.
Yeah, like normally with Reinhardt in that move, you would land in the middle of their team and just start causing chaos, right? Their entire team was behind the capture point. So when you guys landed and everyone was there, it was just free. So, but I don't know. I can't imagine they were expecting that play anyways. But you guys ended up taking the win, 3-1.
Yep.
Puts you guys at 2-0.
Yep.
2-0. Are you guys going for Tier 1 next season?
We'll see.
I think it should be a yes.
Yes.
I think it should be a yes. I think that we should have a Tier 1 Overwatch. I think you guys could do it. And you know why I say that? Because then maybe you guys could dye Josh's hair when you win.
That would be fun.
Josh has hair.
Josh has a little bit of hair. Hey.
Are we talking about Josh Minnick? He's not his. He's not his fault.
The little bit that's left.
Right. All right, guys. Congratulations. You guys took it 2-0 as the white team. That was huge. Blue team also took 2-0. We got Tiger Hoods won his Madden game. Was that 2-0 as well?
2-0.
I say 2-0. 3-1.
They actually won 3-0 and they're 2-0 on the season.
Yeah.
Overwatch game.
That's right. That's right.
And they won 3-1.
Our last Madden 1 is playing right now. We probably won't. I don't believe we have connections to him anyway. So we won't show that on stream. I'm going to let you guys send us out. Being the victors, have a seat, my friend, and send us out.
I don't know what that involves.
Yeah, neither do I.
And we're just going to have the camera on you until we figure it out.
Okay, first things first. Follow, subscribe. This is where we'll be doing all of our action following tomorrow with Gunfight and then Friday. You know what? I'm casting, you're not. We'll have Mario Kart and Gunfight tomorrow, followed by Rocket League on Friday, and then... But follow us on Twitter, on TikTok, and here on Twitch. Subscribe as well. If you got Amazon Prime, you can also get a free sub to us. Help support us and these guys to go into Tier 1 Overwatch.
Yeah.
But as always, thanks for all watching. We'll have much more action throughout the next couple of weeks, especially with Tier 2 starting. So I'm joined by
Astro.
And Raisin.
and my name's Adam. That was Kilk or Aylin for me. And we'll see you all next time.